Hi there, once again, your wisdom mentor is back again. My name is Edwin Ajeh, all the way from J-Town City. God bless you. Today we're going to be talking about who is your master. Come on, say it with me. Who is your master? Come on, say it one more time with me. Who is your master? Part 1. So, who is a master? A master is a person that owns, cares, and controls you. Come on, say it with me. A master is a person that owns, cares, and controls you. Believe it or not, here on earth we all have masters. Believe it, here on earth, even in heaven, there are masters. Even under the earth, there are still masters there. Now the disciples called Jesus master continuously. Even the scribes and the Pharisees called Jesus master. But the fact that you call somebody master does not mean that he is definitely your master. I hope you know that. Because the scribes and the Pharisees were calling Jesus master just to tempt him, just to get him into trouble, just to disgrace him. They were trying to look for ways in which they can trap Jesus. So they were coming to him and they were calling him master. Not that they believe he was their master, because they criticized, and let me tell you, they did many things that were against his beliefs. So, who would you say is your master? Let me tell you, your master is a person or a thing you give your time the most. Your master is a thing or the person that you regard the most. Your master is a thing or the person you sacrifice the most for. Many of us, do you know, our bellies are our masters. Your belly is your master. All you care about, all you spend your money for is for food, for clothing, for food, for what to eat, gluttony. And that has become your master. If you don't get food per day, you complain bitterly. And if you go to a wedding and they don't give you food, you will almost want to strangle the waiter. It's because food is your master. Some of us, when it comes to fasting, you will not fast because you regard food so much. Number 2, types of masters we're talking about. Number 2, some people regard their relationship so much, especially ladies. Maybe your relationship with that guy, the guy has become your master. He has deceived you many times. He has said, oh yeah, sleep with me. And then you are foolishly doing it because he's your master. There are many things that God says you should not do, and the guy is saying, oh yeah, let's do. You know that is not proper, yet you are doing it. It's because he is your master. Let me tell you, whoever you call your master or whoever you submit to as your master, do you know, he will have an effect in your future, in your present and in your future, and even in your past, because you will remember whoever became your master in the future. When you are in the future, you will remember it in the past now. You remember your past. That's what I'm saying. Number 3, your job. Your job could be your master. Some of us, we wake up as early as 3 a.m. in the morning, especially those people staying in Lagos. You wake up like 3 or 4 a.m. and then you prepare for your job, and then do you know, you go to the office and you will not come back till late at night. Everything my job. It means that your job has become your master. Now, what would you do if you lose the job that is your master? What would you do if you got sacked? What would you do if you got demoted? Will you kill yourself? It's because we place high regard to many things around us. That is why we always find ourselves in trouble. If your job, for example, is your master, then when you lose that job, what will happen to you? You see? Number 3, greed. Some of us have master greed as our master. If greed is your master, then everything you want for yourself, Every time you see somebody's money, you want to take it for yourself. You see somebody's property, you want to take it for yourself. And you want to take everything for yourself. Some of us, we go to weddings and you finish the whole food for yourself. You pile loads and loads of drinks and gifts in your bag just for you alone because you are a greedy person. They give you money to share. You take the whole money for yourself. Greed. Greed has become your master, just like Lucifer. Lucifer was given a high position, yet he wanted everything. He wanted a throne that was not his own. So he wanted God to give it to him by force. Greed. Number 5, God. God can be your master. If you hang around God all the time, you read the word, you pray all the time, you want to get intimate with God, then I know that you have a master, and that master is God. If every time you take your spiritual life seriously, you want to take your spiritual life to the next level, you want to make God to be your maker, you want him to be your all and all, then I know that you have a master, and that master is God. That is Jesus. That is the best master you can have in the world today, because the masters you have determines where you are. Many of us, why you are struggling is because of the master you have now. Some of us, the master you have has trapped you, has put you in jail, has put you in prison, and so you cannot do anything, you cannot achieve anything. Even if you achieve it, it's useless. It is because of your master. So if God is your master, congratulations. Number 6, some of us may have Satan as our master. See, all the demons, all the principalities and powers, their master is Satan. And they're not just principalities and powers, not even devils. Do you know that they are human beings that have Satan as their master? They pay allegiance to Satan, and whatever Satan does or tells them to do, they will do. In fact, many Christians don't even know that their allegiance is to Satan because they play Satan's scripts. You can be a Christian, be filled with the Holy Spirit, and yet play a script that is written by Satan. See Judas Iscariot, for example. Imagine a disciple, he saw the power of God, he saw Jesus in power and might, and yet, do you know, he was deceived, he was offended by Jesus, and he allowed Satan to come into him, and then he betrayed Jesus. Imagine. Many of us are in churches, we fight general overseers, we fight our prophets, our pastors. It's because Satan has entered into you. That is why you are doing that rubbish. Many times why your life is not moving forward is because you have taken to fighting spiritual leaders, and it is Satan that is doing it. It's Satan that is manipulating you. Until you stop, you will discover that you will be struggling in your life. Number 7, pride. Pride can be your master. Number 8, a habit. Some of us are struggling from the habit of masturbation, pornography, lust. You're struggling from different habits of gluttony. You're struggling from habits of I don't know, different habits. You know the type of habit you have or you're struggling from. It's your master. Do you know you need to accept Jesus Christ into your heart and then ask him to help you so that that habit will be broken in your life? Some of us, our master, is our school. Some of us, we take our school as if it's a life and death issue. You will not read the Bible, you will not pray, you will not hang around God, you will not go for fellowship because you are a student. And because of you are a student, many of us, what would you do if you fail in that school where you are? You have not been taking God serious, you've not been going for fellowship, you've not been doing nothing. And then you are expecting God to move in your life. This is your wisdom mentor. This is Edwin Ajeh, all the way from J-Town City, saying that who is your master today? Who you pay allegiance to is who will change your life. Take God as your master today, and I know your life will be different. God bless you. Watch out for part 2.